Hello, this is Rabbit in Teen Central at the Plainfield Guilford Township Public Library. Today, I will give you some basic car maintenance tips. So the first thing you need to do is to find your owner's manual and just read it to understand how to operate and maintain your car. So you can find this in your glove box. If it's not there, you can always go online and find it very easily. To keep your car in good shape, you're going to wash and wax your vehicle regularly. So you should wash it as needed, or maybe monthly if that just helps you keep track of it. And then clean the inside. Whenever you wash your car, you can just remember to vacuum the inside. And then you're going to wax your car every 6 months to keep the paint in good condition and to prevent rusting. And then you're going to check your lights. So you can have a friend or a family member look at your lights and help you. Or you can just go to a surface that's like a solid color and just check the front lights. And then you just turn your car around and you can check the back lights. To check your tire pressure, you're going to look on the driver's side of your car and find what the PSI is, so how much air pressure you need in your tire. And then you're going to use the digital sports gauge or any other sort of device to help you find out what PSI your tires are. And then you can inflate or take air out, deflate your tires as needed. Check the tire tread depth. You're going to grab a penny and then put the penny in between the treads. So if Abraham Lincoln's head is covered, that means you're fine and you don't need to replace them. But if it's not covered, if it's like barely covered, you need to replace them soon. And then if it's completely not covered, you need to get them replaced as soon as possible. The oil and coolant levels. So to check on this, you're going to take the dipstick out of the oil, and it'll usually have an L and an F for low and full. So you're going to wipe it off and then dip it back in. And then you'll see what level it's at. If it's low, you can top it off. But also, while you're doing this, check the color. If it's milky, that might mean there's coolant mixing in. If it's really dark, and your oil is typically not dark, it could be that it's dirty, and then you need to replace it. Your coolant levels, you just look at the tank that says coolant, and you see if it needs more or if you're good. And then you just make sure with the coolant you don't do it while it's hot. Most of the stuff you're going to do either after the car is hot or when the car is not hot at all. So you just check. Oil filters, you can have this done by someone else, or you can do it yourself. You're going to typically do this between 5,000 and 10,000 miles on newer cars. If someone else does this for you, they usually put a sticker up and it will tell you what mile and what day you should have it replaced and what grade, so what kind of oil you should buy to replace the oil with. Other things to consider to maintain your car: learn how to change your tires in case you have a flat. And then you can also rotate your tires once you know how to change tires. This keeps the wear and tear on your tires even. And then replace your windshield wipers. You should probably do this every year, or it could be more often depending where you live. replace engine air filter and the cabin air filter. These are typically easy things to do in most cars, and the filters don't cost a lot, so you can do this yourself, or you can always take it in somewhere and have them replaced when you're getting auto work done by a mechanic. Just check your car battery so you can just look at it, see that it's not corrosive or it looks fine and everything is tightened. You just look at it every once in a while, and then you can have it test it to see if it has enough energy to run your car. And then you have your car inspected by a mechanic. There's certain things that are more complex that you probably don't want to do yourself, so just have it inspected at least once a year by a mechanic. Other things you can do to learn about car maintenance, you can look at the nonfiction books on the shelves in the library, or you can look up ebooks. We also have in the database section of the website, Chilton Library. It's a great place to learn about car maintenance and repair, and it gives you specific information for your make and model of your car. So I recommend that. And if you have any questions, you can always come by and ask, and we'll help you. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.